So one of the things I would struggle with post sepsis, well, sepsis definitely, but even post sepsis, because I'm gaining my memory back and just all stuff like that, cognitive health. I just found the other day, and it's been almost a year. It's been 11 months, and I found these earrings that I always wore. Like, they were my staple earrings, and not even just earrings, rings. And I found them, and I'm like, how did I even lose them? I mean, I was packing for Alaska. So when we went to Alaska, I had them in my purse, and I use my purse not often, but I still use it. So I use it not every day, not even every week, but still I've used it several times within the last year. And I was just like going through stuff just randomly because I was bored at a basketball game in between games waiting, and I found my stuff. So and I will say this, I have more energy today. And like, I did something like messing around with my husband, and then I was like, I don't have any more energy, like, because we like to play around and fight, and like I did something that I typically do, and then I'm like usually winded, but I literally was like, oh wow, I'm fine, like I'm good. And it's been 3 days since I went back on the moldies kit. So this one, it does get rid of molds, but it detoxes so many other things. But the main thing for me is it's going to heal the mitochondria. So, and that gives you oxygen, ATP, and the Lord gave me a dream about my mitochondria. And so that's why I ended up doing this kit again, or for the first time, instead of doing the Purify kit again. So the Purify kit was my very first kit. Moldies is my second kit. And another thing is, today's I'm like cleaning and stuff, like I put like more makeup on, like I did my wing, and so, and then as I was folding clothes, I'm like, I actually feel like I have the ability to fold my clothes. And so it's like 3 days in, this thing already is just helpful. I feel like my brain is actually being cleared out and helped. And I was watching, so Rogers Hood, the lady, Worm Queen lady, I was watching her story, and she personally, watch the next video, but she personally, I guess, when she was going through her stuff, so she almost died also. She had a whole lot of things going on. If I can find her link to her testimony, I'll link it below. But let's see. Oh, her and her husband, their main thing when they were trying to heal her was they were doing a lot of mushroom stuff to heal. And she said the main thing we wanted to do was protect my brain, because like a lot of her organs and just like parts of her body were being affected, and they knew to protect her brain. And I know for me, I've had so many brain issues from having this 20-year root canal. And I mean, this is connected to my head, and so that's probably why. But like sometimes when I get headaches, I can tell they're like neurological headaches, and I'll just get this like zapping. And that's only been recently since I got diagnosed with aortic stenosis, which is my heart. But I know for the last couple of years, I've always been able to tell that my heart is working harder, and it's at a point where it's just like tired. So that's why I went to the ER 2 times within like 4 days this time. That happened before, but that was before, that was like a year ago. But this time is about my heart. I had chest tightness and for a couple days, and then my left arm for a couple months has been really weird. And so I decided to go to the ER. They said aortic stenosis, and when I looked it up, it can be caused from prolonged infection in the body. So I've been doing things in my diet and with this cleanse to try to reverse aortic stenosis, although they say it's not treatable. I just ordered on Amazon these beet juice packets because I don't have time to go to the store and get beets and juice some beets all the time. So I want to have these packets because that's good for your heart. I'm trying to reverse this stuff, but what I've been doing is I've been tracking my sleep. So I've been sleeping with my Apple Watch. And the first night when my heart was bothering me a couple days after I'd been to the ER, my sleep was like 90, which isn't too bad, but I could tell I wasn't getting oxygen. But what I had been doing was making sure I just give myself my breathing treatments. So I've been doing that now for about 2 weeks, and it's been so helpful. I feel like my heart has been relieved of a lot of stress, but also eating, having like a fasting, more of like a fasting window, that has been helpful because it's helping to restore my cells and stuff. And with this detox, literally that's taken it up a level. Like today was the first day that I'm like, wait, do I even have a heart problem? I bet you when I go to my appointment in a couple days that the doctor will actually say that I don't have aortic stenosis. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm praying. I don't think he's gonna find evidence of disease based on how I feel today. I don't know. I can always hope for a miracle, do the work, and keep praying and all that stuff. So, all right, I just wanted to share the update. Links will be below if you're interested in a detox. Check it out below. God bless.